In today's short video, I'm going to show you how to combine AI art with your own footage to create seamless visual effects set extensions. Let's jump in. Okay, so here is the final shot of what I created, guys, and I kid you not, this took me 5-6 minutes. It was insane. So we've got this shot. If I just show you the original shot, we've got this shot of a guy walking across a bridge, and what I've done is I've motion tracked in this AI castle. Okay, really cool. You can see even the tree just goes behind it there, so you can see that it's in the foreground. Really cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to get this piece of footage. And we want to start off just by motion tracking. So if you just want to go and come to the window, make sure tracker is turned on. You'll want to click the footage and click track motion. And you'll want to also track the scale. So I'm just going to zoom in and make this inner box a little bit bigger. I'm going to lock on to a point over here. I think I'm going to lock on to this corner of this brick by here, just because it's a high contrast point. And there we go, just make that box a bit smaller. And that's fine. Now for this one, we want to come over here, and I like this little bit of contrast by here. That'll be a good point to lock onto. And again, I'm just going to expand that out just a little bit and then zoom out. So what we want to do now is just click track forward, and it'll motion track it for the whole shot. Okay, so now that we've got that motion track data, what we want to do is go ahead, right click down here, new null object, and we want to hit edit target and make sure this says null 2. Or null 1 it'll be in your case, and then click apply and just click OK. Okay, so what we've got now is that null object is paired to the bridge. Let's test this out by going to the end of the shot, making a new layer solid, and just a grey solid is fine. I'm just going to scale this down and just place it just on top by here. And what we want to do is link this to the null 2, and as you come through now, you should see that that moves with the bridge. And if that's the case, then great, that's the hard part done, folks. What we want to do next is we want to go to composition, and we just want to export this frame. Okay, so I'm just going to click file. I'm just going to undo these two. I'm just going to go to just save this to documents, and let's just go frame for AI castle. I'm going to have to delete these other ones by here. So frame for AI castle, click save and click render. Okay, perfect. So what I've got now is I'm just going to minimize this. I'm in Photoshop. I'm going to drag frame for AI castle, and it's basically a static frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and drag and say by here I want a, there we go, something like the size of that. There we go. I'm going to go select that, and then we've got this generative fill option in Photoshop 2023 beta. Click there, and I'm going to put castle, and I'm also going to put fantasy as well. You could put gothic, you could put whatever you want, you could just put castle, and I'm going to click generate. Now, when I was generating this earlier, I did about 3 or 4 different generations. Because you save so much time doing this, I feel that you can take your time. For example, this is not great, and nor is that one. I'm not happy with any of them, so I am going to redo mine. So basically, you can come here, and I'm just going to click generate. You can change the prompt if you want, but keep generating until you get something that you do like. Okay, so I think I could probably sit here all day and play around with different ones. You can see I generated up to 21 different ones, but I do actually really like this one. It's not a castle, but I do kind of quite like it in terms of composition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to turn off the background. I am going to make a couple adjustments. First of all, I want to erase this area here. So I'm just going to get the magic wand tool, click by here, and I'm going to say on the mask, let's just get a brush and let's just draw black in here, not on the image, but on the mask. So it's going to erase that. I'm also going to do the same. Let's just get the magic wand tool and select all of this area. So actually the sky that is painted in, it erases, so any trees and such go behind. I'm also going to just deselect and get a sort of mask tool, and just using the lasso tool, I'm just going to come up here and erase that field bit in the background, just like that. So if we turn this back on, this is the only thing we're bringing in now to After Effects. So what we can do is go File, Save As, and I'm going to go Frame for AI Castle. I'm going to go AI Castle. I'm going to call it 2, version 2. I'm going to save it as a Photoshop file, click Save. And then we've got this, click OK, that's fine. And there, we just need to go back into After Effects now. And I'm going to come in, double click to import, and I'm going to go AI Castle 2, import as footage, that's fine. That'll import, and once it's done that, we can set it up and we are nearly ready to go. So this is just this window over here, just click OK when this pops up. And let's go here. Let's get AI Castle 2. Now, if you're kind of a different place in the footage, it won't look right. So what you want to do is once you've placed that layer on top, come to the end, link to the null, and this is what you've got, guys. It's really cool. And I like, one of the reasons I picked this is I like that little hole in there because you can actually see stuff moving behind it as well. So really, really cool, this thing. So awesome. That's that. I hope you guys have fun with that. Any questions, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. If you want to see anything else, then please do let me know. But yeah, cheers guys, and I'll see you in a future video tutorial.